Welcome to another training session on PLC programming. In today's session, we will see how we can make a ladder logic to make a temperature controller using analog signals. Before starting today's session, I would really like to thank all of you guys for supporting this channel. In case you are new to this channel, please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon for more upcoming video tutorials. Let's see the setup for the today's session. First of all, we have a temperature transmitter with a 4 to 20 milliamps output signal and the sensing range of 0 to 300 degrees Celsius. This transmitter is connected at the analog input channel 0. Next, we have a heater coil which is energized by the Q0.0 PLC output. Let's create a new project in the Samatic Manager software and insert S7300 station and open the hardware configuration. Insert a rail of S7300 station, and next we will insert a 314C-2DP CPU on the rail. Next we will open the properties of the analog I/O channels and configure the input channel 0 as the current input and the range of the input signal as 4 to 20 milliamps. Next we will open the properties of the digital I/Os and set the output range starting from the 0. Next, we will save and compile the hardware configuration and open the programming blocks of the CPU. We will open the OB1, and in this block we will be making a ladder logic to control the temperature. In network number 1, we will make a ladder logic to scale the 4 to 20 milliamps analog signal to 0 to 300 degrees Celsius. To do this, we will insert FC105 analog scaling function onto the ladder logic. First, we will enter the PIW752 word at the input of the scale function. The PIW752 word is to hold the analog values of the channel 0. Next, we will enter 300.0 at the high input and 0.0 at the low input of the scale function to scale the temperature transmitter signal to 0 to 300 degrees Celsius. Next, we will enter the MD20 at the out of the scale function. The scale function will store the scaled value of the temperature transmitter in the MD20 data register. In network number 2, we will make a ladder logic to turn on the heater coil. First, we will insert the bit 0.1 to auto start the temperature control. Next, we will insert less than equal to function. This function will compare MD20 current temperature with the 95.0 degrees Celsius. Whenever the temperature is less than 95.0 degrees Celsius, this function gets activated. Next, we will insert the on delay timer with 6-second delay. So whenever the temperature is less than 95 degrees Celsius for 6 seconds, it will turn on the heater coil Q0.0. In network number 3, we will make a ladder logic to turn off the heater coil. First, we will insert a compare function greater than equal to. This function will get activated when the current temperature in the MD20 data register is less than 101 degrees Celsius. Once the current temperature reaches 101 degrees Celsius, it will reset the PLC output Q0.0, which turn off the heater coil. Now our ladder logic is almost complete. Next we will download the ladder logic into the PLC. As you can see that now the scale temperature value in MD20 data register is 30 degrees Celsius. As soon as we turn on the auto control M0.1 bit, as the current temperature is now 30 degrees Celsius, which is less than 95 degrees, it will start the 6-second delay timer. After 6 seconds, the Q0.0 heater coil output turns on and temperature will slowly start to rise. As you can see that the temperature is now slowly rising. In the network number 1, analog signal from the transmitter is being scaled to 0 to 300 degrees Celsius by the scale function. as soon as the temperature reaches 101 degrees Celsius, it will reset or turn off the heater coil in the network number 3. As you can see that now the temperature is slowly going down, and as soon as the temperature reaches 95 degrees Celsius, it will turn on the heater coil Q0.0 in the network number 2 after the 6-second delay, and temperature again starts to rise. So this is how we can make a ladder logic to make a simple temperature controller using a PLC. That's the end of the today's session. I hope you liked today's session. Please do consider share, like and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care and goodbye.